Hi, my name is Andrew Carrillo, and this is my submission for the Rocket Fuel Tableau project. And let's get started. The premise of it is Rocket Fuel is a digital marketing firm, and they've been approached by Tascabella, who is currently trying to rework their marketing mix, so to speak. And they've asked Rocket Fuel to help them in that endeavor and to determine whether or not Rocket Fuel is who they want to work with. They have decided to launch a test campaign to kind of gauge the amount of involvement that Rocket Fuel can generate for them. With that said, I was given this data set that basically describes the test advertisement campaign that they ran and how successful it was. And with that information, I created this dashboard. Now, this dashboard consists of 3 unique charts that will all display different things and correlations to different things, but they all kind of connect to each other to form one big picture, right? So first off, we have this chart that has to do with total impressions and days of the week. Now, why was this important? This is important because when you look at this, you can say, okay, what days am I the most seen? What day has the most impressions? You would think probably the weekend, right? But the weekend's 3 days. You don't want to be spending all this money to maybe get impressions on one day when really all your money is going to be made on Saturday, right? So here, it's a great example. Monday, least amount of impressions, right? And then Friday, TGIF, right? Everybody's on their phones, everybody just got paid, everybody's online shopping. That's where you're going to see your most impressions. And that's where this kind of data is going to come into hand so you know when to focus your advertising. Because yes, you want to have advertising throughout the week, but you really want to hammer it in on Friday because you know you're going to get a lot more attention on those days. Now, the second sheet kind of builds on top of that, and it shows how those impressions that you make actually make a difference in conversions. What I did was I took only the users that converted, and I have them here, you can see with this long list, compared to their total impressions. And as you can see, there's a lot of variation in the amount of impressions when it comes to getting conversions. Like this person right here only got 7 impressions, but they converted. And then there's other people that received 566 impressions, and then they converted. So it really, the amount of impressions per unique user was not very important, so to speak. Obviously, they need to have some impression, and that's where this kind of data is more helpful because, yes, I want as many impressions a day as possible, but looking here, it's not quite as important to get that many impressions on a single person, so to speak. Now, my last sheet that I want to talk about has to do with the days of the week and the amount of conversions. Now, this is also something important to think about, right? Because we were talking here, yes, Friday we got a lot of attention, but does that attention translate to conversions? Maybe not. Because ironically, the most converted day was Tuesday. You can see that here. Let's take a look. Boom, filter, here we go. We're looking at just Tuesday right now. These are all the people that converted on Tuesday, and these are the number of impressions we got on Tuesday, and then this is where Tuesday stands on, this is the amount of impressions we got on Tuesday, and this is the amount of conversions we got. Now, as you see clearly, Tuesday was not the most impressed day, however, we got the most conversions here, which is interesting to keep in mind, because now, with that knowledge, Tascabella can now say, okay, Tuesday and Friday, I want to hammer down on digital advertising because those are the days where I'm going to get the most attention and the most sales in relation to this limited amount of data. Now, things can change. It may have just been a really great set of time for Tuesdays, but regardless, that's kind of the information I was able to pull from these charts and the data I was given. I hope I made some good insights, and I hope it's not too big of a deal that I went a little bit over time. Thank you and goodbye.